the neon glow of 1970s. Hong Kong flickered across the damp pavement as Bruce Lee walked down a quiet alley. It was late, too late for most, but not for a man who lived by the way of the fist. He had just wrapped up filming for Enter the Dragon, yet something in the air told him the night wasn't over. A faint rustling sound came from behind. Bruce stopped. He didn't turn, just listened. The city was never silent, but this sound was different, deliberate. "Mr. Lee," a voice called from the shadows. Bruce turned slowly. A tall masked figure emerged from the darkness, moving with the grace of a predator. Dressed in all black, the stranger carried no weapons, but his stance spoke volumes. This man knew how to fight. "I've come to test you," the stranger said in perfect Cantonese. Bruce smiled, cracking his knuckles. "I don't do street fights. If you want a lesson, sign up at my school." The masked man shook his head. "This is not about lessons. It is about truth." Bruce sighed. He could feel the tension in the air. There was only one way this would end. He took a step forward, shifting into his signature Jeet Kune Do stance. The fight erupted like lightning. The stranger struck first, a blur of fists and feet, fast and precise. But Bruce saw everything. He weaved through the attacks, blocking, countering, moving like water. With a sharp side kick, he sent the stranger skidding backward, but the man barely reacted. Instead, he adjusted his stance, this time resembling a mantis style. "Interesting," Bruce muttered. They clashed again. The alley echoed with the sounds of rapid strikes, deflections, and controlled breaths. Bruce adapted, blending Wing Chun, boxing, and his own innovations. He was a storm, unpredictable, powerful. A final explosive kick sent the stranger flying against a wall. He slumped down, breathing heavily. For a moment, silence. Then the masked man let out a low chuckle. "You truly are the dragon." Bruce extended a hand, helping the man to his feet. "Who are you?" The stranger hesitated, then removed his mask. It was a face Bruce recognized, an old rival from his early days in Hong Kong. "A promise kept," the man said. "I vowed I would test you one last time. Now I have my answer." Bruce nodded, respect in his eyes. "Then let's call it a draw." The man smiled. "No, Bruce. You won long before this fight." With that, the stranger disappeared into the night, leaving Bruce alone in the alley. He exhaled, rolling his shoulders. Another fight, another lesson. Tomorrow the world would see his greatest film, but tonight he had lived the fight no camera would ever capture.